In the following example, we're asked to look at the picture there, and that's the function f of x. And what we're supposed to do here is fill in the table using plus, minus, or 0 to indicate the value or sign of the functions at each of the x positions. So what we're going to do is just make note. Well, f of x, the function is positive wherever our graph is positive. So just to fill this in for you, just to give you an idea, well, at -10, notice that at -10 the graph is obviously above the x-axis. So that means that the graph is positive in that area. So we're going to put positive there. And well, if we look at f prime of x, well, the slope of the tangent there would be positive. It's facing the positive direction. So f prime of x again would be positive. And if you notice there, the second derivative, well, the second derivative refers to concavity, and if you'll notice, it's concave downward in that area. So that means that it's negative. Alright, so then let's take a look at the next one that I've marked off for you, -7. Well, at -7, of course, obviously, f of x is still positive. F prime of x, if you look at that, that's a horizontal tangent, so that's 0. And then again, concave downward again, so that's negative. Then let's take a look at -4. Well, at -4, our function is 0. And also it's important to notate that the derivative there would be negative because of the negative slope of the tangent. And let's see here, we're also looking at the concave direction, whether it's up or down, and in this case it's neither. We're going to put 0 because that would be an inflection point. That's actually the point at which our function changes from concave downward to concave upward, if you can see that right there. So then let's go ahead and take a look at -2 off over here to the side. Well, -2, that right there is a negative function value, and looks something like that. And a horizontal tangent, of course, so again a 0 in there for the first derivative. But it is concave upward, so we will put positive for the second derivative. Alright, and let's go ahead and take a look at 0 while we're at it. Well, here's 0. Again, the slope there would be positive. The value, of course, for the function is negative, but the slope is positive. So the first derivative would be positive. And again, let's take a look. Well, that looks like an inflection point because it goes from concave upward back to concave downward. So for the second derivative, we're going to go ahead and fill in 0. So I've already filled out a little less than half of this chart for you. So I'll leave you to do the rest, filling in the rest as an example for you to really figure out what we're talking about here when we're looking at positive, negative, and 0 values for a function, its derivative, and its concavity using the second derivative.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.